right back. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? Heart me. Thank you, Mayuma. I love the little heart me things. They're so cute. I'm sorry I wasn't here to catch it. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I have to keep myself on track here. It's Wednesday. What's everybody got planned for Wednesday? We're going to do a combo day again. Cloud bread. We're going to do another combo day. So yeah, we're going to do a combo day. We'll do a bit of talk. We'll do a bit of cards, and we'll do some healing. I got my chair all set up, all of that. Woohoo! I'm doing very well, I had a very productive morning. It's cold today, which was a shock. I woke up. I did not want to get out of bed because it dipped down to like 4 degrees last night, which you have to be Canadian to understand, or somebody that uses Celsius to understand what 4 degrees means. But yeah, it was pretty chilly. It's saying it's 38 degrees right now, if that gives you an idea. 38 degrees, like ridiculous. So I did not want to get out of bed. I was all snuggled in my blankies and I was like, oh, I don't want to get up. So as soon as I got up, I quickly turned on some heaters because the heat's off in the house. So I turned on my fireplace and like the electric fireplace. Me too. I want the warm sun. Hi, Glenda. I'm not sure. I'm not positive if I'm going to do yes, no's. I will be doing cards, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing yes, no's. Okay. It is cold, 38 degrees or 4 degrees if you're, looking at the other, the other scale. So yeah, it was chilly. But I got up, I did some meditating while I was in bed. I was like, okay, well, we'll meditate in bed then while we're nice and snuggy warm, and then we'll get up and go about doing things. And I did a little bit of exercise on my knee this morning. I do a variety of things, just low level exercises for my knee. I love the heart knee. And I went outside and walked around backwards because the backward motion can be very helpful for the knee. Every time I do this, that's because somebody's giving this goofy little heart. He's got like 2 teeth, and that makes me laugh. Oh, look at the little seal. We'll take the little seal. So yeah, I've done a load of laundry because what a great day to run the dryer when it's really, really cold, right? So. But it's supposed to get up to about 11 degrees. If I take a little quick peek at that for the American folks, let's see what the full forecast says. It is going to get to potentially 52. Potentially, well, I don't know. There's a questionable 54 there, but I don't know. Even though it's 39, it feels like 32. So that's another thing. It might feel like it might look 39, but it feels 32. I don't know. That's just not cool. Not cool. Especially considering we've had so much warm weather lately. This is just not cool. So you can help me out by liking and by sharing and by supporting me in any way that you feel is comfortable or feel is appropriate for you. And that could be by giving me a coffee cup. And if you give me a coffee cup, I'm going to take a sip of coffee, just talking about it. Quick hello, my love. I'm not sure. I tried looking into it the other day because I was on another content provider's feed and I wanted to see what it was. And they said, I don't even know what this heart thing is. And neither do I, but you get points for commenting, you get points for liking, you get points for the heart that you give, and other gifts that you give. It bumps you up on the level of team members. Thank you, Salasia. Yum. My spicy coffee. I add turmeric. I add, I can pull a card for you, Rochelle, but only you. I don't typically do that. And actually, you know what? If you could say right now, the High Priestess for Rochelle, the High Priestess. I'm going to use the tarot cards today. We're just going to use the Light Seer deck. So we're going to do that. The High Priestess, number 2. So dreams, powerful visions, psychic insights, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition, and spiritual perspective. So this is all about accessing your intuition and paying attention to the signs and symbols and like the synchronicities in your life. And, knowing that you can get the answers that you seek by paying attention to those synchronicities and signs and symbols that are coming up. Yeah, you do. Because I think even when we did our reading, you got this card. So, just to be aware of that. Okay. Yeah. the High Priestess again. Again. So yeah. What else did I do this morning? I did a load of laundry. I unloaded my dishwasher. Good morning, Keita. How are you feeling today? Okay, sounds good. I think you can set it as an auto renewal, but you can also just do them on a month-to-month basis. So, and I'm not sure about that because I don't think I'm subscribed to anybody. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Melissa. Busy day, Keita. And Eleni. Okay, so I don't have anyone on the back side of the form. So yeah. So what do you think you can do to shift your energy? What are things that bring joy to your body? Or, how can you be compassionate with yourself? Right? One of the things that we end up doing is we get into this repetitive situation, right? We get up every morning, we climb at it, we shut our alarm off, we're already in that negative mindset of ho hum, what do I got to do today, right? We stay in that negative space. We get up and we go and we make our coffee, we drink our coffee in the same chair, in the same, in the same mindset, and as soon as we get up and we're already, doing the same thing already, our day is going to remain the same. Because we've already set ourselves in that motion, right? We have to honestly do something differently to create something different, right? That's good that you've been outside. That's really, really good. Put your bare feet on the soil, I hope. I hope you're getting your bare feet out there. Nice. Ooh. See, I see this kind of energy for you, Keita. Get your feet on the earth, my friend. Get your feet on the earth. I'll read this card for you, Keita, since you can't stay long. Good morning, Stephen. How are you, love? I called you the full Stephen. Yeah, I'm going to read it. Okay. I'm going to read it for you. The 8 of Swords, feeling stuck, a time to open your eyes to unveil the truth, having more options than you thought, an opportunity to let go of an old story. This is a gentle reminder that you create your reality. Look beyond the veil of illusion that your current limitations are projecting. If you are feeling trapped with no path forward, remember that this too is a perspective that can be lifted. When you choose sovereignty over victimhood, you become the fierce wielder of choice. right? And that was what I was saying yesterday. If we start to take our power back by saying, how have I contributed to the situation that I'm in? Right? We take that ownership instead of saying, why is this always happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? All these things, they just constantly keep happening to me. Like and you stay in that mindset, right? Then that's victimhood, right? Life is happening to me, like I have no control. But when you step into that, what have I contributed to this situation? How have I, put myself in this position in some ways, right? When we do that, that's what allows us to take our power back, right? When I looked at my relationship, and that's one piece that I'll share in that way, right? Like, yeah, when you're a child, you had no control over the things that your parents were doing to you. But once you get to the point where you have like you can make your own decisions, and especially when we step out of our parents' homes and we're living by ourselves, our parents no longer have influence over our day-to-day life unless we allow them to, right? There is a bit of we allow, right? The same thing with boundaries, right? If we don't assert our boundaries, then we're participating in allowing people to cross our boundaries, right? Because we have the ability to stand up and say, no, that we don't do that here. No, we don't do that here, right? And I talked to you about how my ex and I are still friends, and I have a shawl that I like to wear. You guys see it with I have 3 shawls actually. Hello, owl, wise owl. And a cord cutting would be a good idea. But I have a shawl, right? I have a shawl that I wear, and my ex, he used to have an issue of me cooking with it and wearing it in the kitchen. One, if you're cooking at the stove, the shawl could be a fire hazard. I get that. But it's something that used to frustrate him. So last night, we were talking on the phone and we were talking in video because we've remained friends. He's on his healing journey and whatever. So we've remained friends. And I was in the kitchen cutting up a mango. I was going to have a mango. And he's like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, I'm wearing a shawl. And he made the comment about that bothering him. And I'm like, but you know what? You don't live here. We're not in a relationship, so you're okay. You can have that. But that's not, I don't care. Like, this is my house. This is my place. If I want to wear a shawl in my kitchen, I'll wear a shawl in my kitchen. Right. So his own little perspective on things, because he used to watch his friend basically go around the kitchen wearing a blanket. Right. And that's where it stems from. And it's like, that's your hang up. That's not mine. I'm quite content sitting here with my shawl, which is not a blanket, cutting up a mango. Right. So, it's enforcing those boundaries. It's to me to stand up and say, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it, but that doesn't belong in my house. Right. So it's taking those boundaries, right? When we exercise our boundaries and say, we're not allowing that here. Right. And when your mom calls and belittles you, you have options, right? You have options. I'm not your punching bag. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm also entitled not to listen to it. Click. Right. You are not, I don't have to, and understand it's her projecting, right? Like things like that, right? Like it's a really strong thing, right? To stand into your power and say, you're welcome, Steve. Thank you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It's true though, right? So when we take our power back and say and that's a lot of times when we get in that really anger, like when we're angry or frustrated, a lot of times we're angry at ourselves because we realize we didn't stand up for ourselves. We didn't stand up and enforce our boundaries. Right. And my mom would get into a situation like that because she's always help. I'll help all these people. I'll help all these people. I'll help all these people. And then she goes and helps them. And then all of a sudden she's frustrated because everybody's taking advantage of her. And I'm like, but you can say no. They're only taking advantage of you because you're allowing them to, right? Like you can say, no, I'm not going to drive you, here and there and everywhere for, peanuts. I'm not going to do this, or, no, I'm not going to drive you day after day after day to all your appointments. Right. So that's that part of standing up and saying no, because that anger isn't really directed at them. They can't take advantage of you unless you allow them to. right? So that was something I had to work on with my mom. So just be aware of that, right? Take that power back and say, what am I contributing to this situation? And how can I stand up for myself and my boundaries so that I'm not constantly being hurt in the same cycle? Because you have to do something different to see something different show up in your life. Like you can't have a different life if you do the same things, right? If you're always going to do the same things, you're always going to see the same things, and your life's always going to remain the same. So you have to start making those changes. And that's what this is talking about. So we are never really stuck, right? Nurture your soul and spend the time you need to transmute any feelings of helplessness. While you can't control every experience that is put on your path, right? While you can't control every experience that's put on your path, we can definitely work on how we respond to each one. Let go of old stories and be vigilant of any wallowing, low vibe thoughts that you may be holding on to. Reframe your experience as lessons and choose to heal. I am free to choose my healing and my light. It's the same thing if we keep repeating the words that other people have said about us that hurt us. We're keeping that hurt in our bodies, right? We're just keeping that going, right? Hi, Ricky, and hi, Oliviera. Good morning. Right. So that's just my, think about the things that you're saying to yourself. Are they echoes from, other people that have been mean to you? And are you keeping those feelings alive? Because it's not the people in our lives that are typically hurting us over and over and over again. A lot of times they hurt us once and our minds keep it alive. We have the thoughts and we ruminate. And sure, there's a lot of rumination that's occurring because we're like, ooh, I gotta think about that situation because I want to make sure that I'm aware of what that situation was like, so I can look in my surroundings and make sure that I'm not putting myself in that position again. Right? We're like, oh, I don't want to get there again. So it's a protective thing. I'm going to protect myself because I'm going to review the past to make sure that I'm prepared for situations that come up that similar, so that I can avoid going into that experience again, or I can be aware, I can be prepared and protect myself. Right. But we don't end up, doing that most of the time. We just end up torturing ourselves. We bring the feelings into our body and we keep that cycle of abuse going, but we're the abuser. We keep abusing ourselves by saying the same things that other people have said to us, and they're not sitting there saying it anymore. Right. Like I talked about that with my stepdad, like how much I felt tortured, after, like my stepdad sexually abused me for years, and he also kidnapped me and held me captive. And, he did a lot of terrible things throughout my life. He died, over 20 years ago now. Right. So he wasn't in my house. He wasn't around me. He wasn't doing anything to me day after day. I was doing it to myself by keeping it alive and ruminating on those things. And even after he was dead, for me to be afraid that he was going to show up and kidnap me again, he can't show up from the grave and drive and kidnap me. Right. That's how I was torturing myself. So it's understanding those and navigating past that. Right. So give yourself some compassion and some love. Right. Oh, I almost caught it, but I kept pushing it further away and I threw it on the floor. Okay. I got to turn my heater off because wow, did I ever get her going warm today. Okay. Right? Just be compassionate. Okay. Love you. You have a beautiful day. Do your heart focused breathing. Tell yourself that you're lovable and worthy. Okay. Take your power back. Okay. All right. Hi, Chia Chai, maybe Chia Chai. I think that's how it is. Chia Chai. So much better. I got it going really hot. Good. All righty. So I pulled 3 cards for our reading today. We've got some good, powerful energy here, right? We've got this influencer energy, right? She's on the stage. She's in the light. She's shining brightly. She's in her power. She's owning it. We've got the magician, which is able to transmute things. We are magic. This is a big thing. We are magic. Yes, you will. Once you truly love yourself first, Kim. And how's that going? How is that journey going? Do you love yourself, and are you standing in your authenticity? Because this is the one thing that I like to remind people. If you're not being your true self, you're getting fake love from everybody around you, and we know it. We know it. We know when we're not being authentically ourselves, right? And we know when we're not showing ourselves really solid love. So all we're going to get is fake, is people not loving us truly, because they're not loving our true selves, because we're not even showing it. We're not even being it, right? So as long as you're doing that, then of course you'll align with someone that's going to love you. And usually we find them when we stop looking for them, right? Instead of looking for somebody, start just experiencing that you have somebody, right? So there's a manifestation technique that you can use to when you want to manifest a person into your life, and that's besides the believing that you have, right? You experience it as if. Right. But the other part is, like when you go to bed every night, spend the last 5 minutes in the space of believing that your partner's lying beside you, say goodnight to them. Imagine, like tucking them in as well as you're tucking yourself in, take some space in your closet and in your drawers, make room for that person to move their things into your space. Right. So you're opening up space for them in your place. Right. Put a fresh toothbrush in your toothbrush holder so that you're ready for that person to be there, brushing their teeth. Right. It's doing little things like that. When you get up in the morning, make 2 cups of coffee, one for you and one for your partner, things like that. Set a second place setting. Like you don't have to put food on the plate, but set a second place setting. Right. Grab out 2 cups of coffee, pour one for yourself. Don't necessarily pour a cup in for the other one. And hi. So you can book a clarity call on my website. So on my profile, my website is linked there. You can go on there, and on the top of my website is a red button that says free clarity call. And you can book a free 30-minute call with me. And I can talk about what I do and how I could help you. And usually I give some tips anyway. Like nobody ever walks away empty-handed. I really definitely, if you're in distress, I wouldn't let you leave. Oh, but you don't want to do it from a sad space. You want to do with it from that space of knowing that space is going to be filled, right? Most people, like very few people stay alone, right? I'm not lonely. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I'm very happy in my life. I'm at the point now where I'm like, how would it work with somebody else living with me? Are they going to find my quirks like kind of quirky? Are they going to be okay with the fact that I like to listen to frequency music like a lot? Is that going to drive them nuts? Or am I going to stop listening to the frequency music? And then right? Like, I love you, sweetheart. I love you. It's been an amazing ride. That's one of the things when I was talking with Helena last night, I was saying it was, and she was saying like, it's really fun to watch the growth of somebody that you're working with. And it has been so amazing to see the growth in Helena and how much she's changed in just the short 3 months. And she was saying she was talking with, because she has a therapist, like a psychotherapist. And she was talking with the psychotherapist about like how amazing it is, how much she has grown and healed in the time that she's worked with me. Like even her therapist recognizes how much that working with me has helped Helena, like huge, which made me feel really good, because for a psychotherapist to be like, yeah, the other person you're working with, like, right? She's done a lot of, she got you really far. It was really awesome. So the last card that we got is because we were doing the morning reading, and I was just doing a condensed version of it. So we have that, that influencer energy, that standing on the stage, that owning your light, that getting out there, success coming at you as well. We've got that magician, like you're magical, you're powerful, you're able to transmute energy, and do the thing, like get to where you need to go, like manifest those dreams. And this 2 of Cups, look at that. Look at that beautiful energy. And I'm going to look at that card because I know cups are emotion, but I think that with the people on here that are talking about partners, maybe reflect on this card. And I have to put music on as well. Good morning. I was actually thinking, where's Leslie? And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't share the live yet because I didn't even make my coffee before I started. So I was like running back and forth at the beginning. So I never did any of my sharing either. So romantic partners. I'll take that second. I'll take that. Thank you. So 2 of Cups, romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection, like a lot of powerful. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was getting like it was a little bit of weirdness for me this morning. Someone said they booked an oracle card reading through, or like an oracle / tarot card reading through my website, but nothing came in. So I'm like, well, if you did, my website's not saying anything. So, and then, yeah, so I don't know, but TikTok, who knows? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, Melinda. I'm glad that he's doing really well. And I'm glad that he finally took that step. Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, I mean, yeah, you would get the notification because you follow me. But I didn't send out, I was just saying I never sent out invites to it because I was busy being behind because of making coffee. I don't know. They do this. They switch everybody around. Like after you send invites, it gets all switched up. Oh, you don't need to send it to Rochelle because Rochelle already popped in and had to go. Don't need to send it to Kita. Same thing. All right. Let's see. I'm just sending some more. Right. Sharing is caring. All right. And let's see. Nope. Way down to the end. Where is Paige? Paige. There. Hello, Anita. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know. Like I get invited to creators that I follow. I get invited to their lives quite frequently. And I didn't know if they're inviting me like I just did with you guys, like with sending out the invite. It's very good to see you too, Anita. How are you doing? But I've always wondered about that, or if you just get notified because you're following them that they're live, like that kind of concept. But I think it's just a notification that someone that you follow is live, because I think when you share it, it actually comes in as a message to somebody. So I don't think I'm getting I think it's different notification. But I did just send you, or I didn't send you an invite because you're here. But typically I do in the morning. But like I said, this morning I sat down and I started up the live and I was like, oh no, I didn't make my coffee. Like my coffee's sitting over on the coffee maker. I didn't get water. I wasn't quite prepared. So it was kind of funny. Kind of funny. So we've got this beautiful 2 of Cups energy with the Magician and with the 6 of Wands. So these 2 powerful cards. This is like everything's coming to you, right? Everything's coming to you. Yeah. And I am on Facebook, so I'm not sure why the notification didn't come to you through Facebook. So when you share joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of the like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of new friendships or business partnerships, while at other times it marks a profound romantic union. Good morning, gorgeous. I'm so excited. We get coffee today, tea. We get to hang out today, which will be really nice. This perfect pairing of matched souls has the potential to develop into the magical and intoxicating entanglement of twin flames, or the merging of paths that will forever be united or changed as a result. Powerful energy, powerful energy. If you are single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. Are you putting enough energy into your relationships? How you see yourself as one half of a committed pair will deepen and shift as the effervescent magic of the 2 of Cups bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. I thrive in partnerships, and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. Just powerful, powerful energy. Okay. And then I'll do a brief little reading of these two. I wasn't going to, but let's check in and just confirm exactly what they're talking about. Right. That's 6 of Wands. This is badass success. Like I was saying, everything's coming to us. We got beautiful partnerships, relationships, twin flame energy there. We've got badass success, right? So relish the sweetness of this victory. Something you've been working toward is finally coming to a successful fruition, and it's time to celebrate your wins, beautiful seer. Gift yourself permission to bask in the warm glow of accomplishment and allow the supportive community around you to witness and appreciate the progress you've made. Taking time to see your own radiance is as important as making the next move on your journey. Accepting success will seed more of it. You have to be open to receive it, right? Others will turn to you for wisdom now, so step up and share your brilliance. In shadow, if we don't pay attention to the card, but in shadow, this card points to shying away from public attention and hiding your light from the world. That doesn't do a service to anybody, least of all yourself, right? It may also indicate someone who craves external validation instead of turning their own inner compass to define success. Remember that no one else in the world has your magic, and that the most important person to impress wholeheartedly is yourself. I am worthy of this success, and I am grateful that I am seen. Beautiful energy. Good morning, Paige. Good morning. It's definitely time to shine. And divine partnerships, we'll take that. We'll take that. Some people in very early on in the live were looking for their divine partner. So, beautiful to get that. And then the magician, skills, natural talents, powers of manifestation, creativity, resourcefulness, right? The magician brings forth a powerful message of creation and potential. You are magic. You have everything you need to succeed. Badass manifesting energy from the cosmos. All the skills you require, they're at your fingertips. Beautiful creator, go create. Activate the magic in your veins by focusing your energy, willpower, desires, and actions. When you consciously step into your personal power and decide to shape the material world in this way, every breath in and every breath out is an opportunity to carve new meanings and new perspectives into reality. If you are unsure of your ability to create the life you desire, trust in the latent potential that resides within you. Feeling less than inspired at this time reminds you that it's time to find your muse, find your spark, find your why. With everything you need sitting in front of you like a giant universe cauldron, what do you desire to bring to life? And what can you do today that will bring you one step closer to reality? I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. Hello, hello. Hi, Michael. How are you, love? Happy to connect with you as well. Hi, Redbeard. So powerful, right? We've got manifesting energy, badass success, and divine partnerships. Who wants to claim this one? I'm going to claim it. I got chills. I have chills, like goosebumps everywhere, right? I'm claiming this powerful energy, right? Good morning. Introvert. That depends on how much younger you're talking about. Like, I just had some gentleman show up and say, are you into younger men? So I had to ask him how young. Yay, Carol. Thank you, love. I love the little thingy. It makes me think about myself because it's got like 2 teeth and I have that space between my teeth. so I'm always like, it's got a gap in his teeth too. The little heart. 23. Ooh, I don't know about that. 23. That's like a snack pack. That's not a full meal. That's just a snack pack. I got some younger girls in here. I have some younger girls on this live. They're into 23-year-olds for sure. But I do have to say, you look really cute. I get Right? Right? So we've got some younger girls and they're beautiful. I've talked to some of them and you're a good looking boy. So, come on over to TikTok and hang out there and I can find you a date for sure. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. How are you, friend? Okay, so I'm going to start the list. We're going to get the list. I'm going to generate it. Remember, it's just me. I don't have someone on the back end. Solasia's out of the house and touring around. Kita couldn't commit. she had to go. So we're down to just, on the front end, we got a couple mods. So I'm going to get the list going. Alina was right out of the, Alini was right out of the thing. Oh, Anne, I love you. Joanne. Oh, yay. She finally did. She did manage to book it. So we got Joanne, we got Mayuma, we got Carol. Yeah, moderating the list. Exactly. Okay, so we got Joanne, we've got Eleni, we've got 23 times 2. we got some mature women here who are looking for 23 plus times 2. So we're taking a 46-year-old. Teresa would like a list. Oh, that's okay, love. Would like to be on the list. Okay. I feel like Julie would like a card. I feel like Paige would like a card. Hopefully Paige, witchy kind of woman. Oops. I bumped it. We gotta get back here. Whoops. And Redbeard shouting out to you guys. Hello, hello. I'm very well. I'm in beautiful energy today. Things have been fun. 2 23-year-olds. Carol's like, times 3. Paige, you know what? If you can't stay long, yay. That's okay. If you stick around, you can get a card for sure. Hey, Redbeard from the mods. Yeah, we've got fun energy this morning. And it didn't. Paige. The 8 of Pentacles. Since I run the show. All righty, let's get some music on so that it doesn't seem so weird here for me. I think it's when I'm like sitting here and I'm talking to people so much that I feel like it's just my voice gets like kind of echoey. Good night, Anita. Have a beautiful night. Thank you for showing up. I should bring you on my live at some point. We can do co-healing. We can do co-healing, Anita. That would be really cool. Or whatever you think. But I'm definitely willing to do a to share, to bring you on my live for sure. All right. So 8 of Pentacles, 4 Paige. Money. Hi, Aviru. I'm good. Yeah, definitely. Hello, how are you? 10 more followers. Get witchy kind of woman, 10 more followers so she can go live. If anybody's in, yes. You were really concerned about it, right? You were really concerned about it. And I tried to get you to just be okay and remember that fear was going to be the worst thing for you. Money. Pentacles is money and material stuff. How are you doing, Aviru? So the 8 of Pentacles for Paige. Mastering a skill, a craft, an expert craftsmanship, the Meraki that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience and determination, sole purpose. Yeah. That'd be awesome. When I do my healing, did you have one? Or is it, no, you get medicated. You know what it feels like? It feels like your skin, like being pulled like that. That's what it feels like, is being pulled like that. Okay. Hi, Liz. It's not very painful, right? The healing afterwards, there can be some tenderness, like it'll feel like, like it can feel a little bit weighty, or like, it can be a little bit sore afterwards, but that, they'll make sure that you've got stuff for that. When you're getting a C-section, when you're having a C-section, right? It's not really painful, because they give you they give you local anesthetic, or they give you like a spinal, right? They'll put they'll give you, yeah. And for some, like, depending, I mean, I'm not saying that in all situations it's not, but can you comment on that? Did you find it to be, yay? Right? For anybody that's had a C-section, yeah, my C-section was a breeze, right? Yeah. When I did my little time in labor and delivery, it wasn't that bad. It's so not bad that people request them. Like they actually request C-sections. Okay, so for Paige, patience and determination are the best way to ensure success. Mastering this skill takes time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward as you build your experience. Remain dedicated to excellence and to developing your unique form. Study, practice, improve, and thrive. Put your Meraki. I love that one. Every time I hear it, I'm like, it's a good word. It's a word I like. Your love, your soul, and your energetic essence into your work, and bring it in a consistent and methodical way. Perfect your craft and imbue joy into the repetitive things that you find yourself doing. Find flow in the details, no matter what it is that you find yourself dedicated to. If you know it's time to move on to something more inspiring, find your plan to do so. Consistent action is called for, and often we feel blocked right before we expand into new levels. It's okay to be imperfect as you learn. As you become the master, find joy and self-improvement to help you get there. With loving determination, I persevere and I become the person I long to be. Right? So I got to put Liz on the list. Anyone else that wants to be put on the list, let me know while I'm in between cards. If you want on the list, just let me know. Okay? For sure, your card. Oh, yes, absolutely. Super fast. Super fast. I got you on the list, Mon. I got you on the list, woman. Love you, Paige. I hope you have a beautiful day. Does that help you come in here with all these divine, feminine, beautiful women to tell you that it's not that bad? Love and light. Oliviera, yes. So just remember, if you subscribe, the day that you subscribe or renew your subscription, I give you 2 cards. So you got like a little tiny meaning. Good. Love to you, friend. Love to you. Nice. That's good to be busy with a client, right? Good. I'm so glad you feel so much better. If ever you feel the fear, just sink into that deep heart-focused breathing and just remind yourself that you are safe. You can also do down the arms. This down the arms technique, it drops your brain into delta waves, so it's very, very soothing. And these will be really, really handy for you the day of, right? So if you start to get that when on the day that that you're going to have, like if you're going to have a C-section that day, and you're starting to feel anxious about it, just do the heart-focused breathing. Remind yourself that you're okay, right? You can do within this region here, right? You can do some tapping, move around the energy, right? Disrupt that energy, the butterfly, right? You can tap into this space here, right? And here, there's meridians, right? There's acupressure points that you can tap into here. Like all of these things will disrupt it. This will drop your brain into delta waves. It's so soothing, so soothing. So that'll keep you nice and calm, which will mean that the whole procedure will go better, and it's better for your baby too, right? The more that you can stay calm, the better it is for your baby, right? Okay, so anyone else that wants to be on the list for a card? Right now I'm going to do Elani. Ooh, the devil. Okay, the devil card. They did a really good job with the devil. A really good job. I think that, you know, he has a very it's a very seductive like looking card. And that's what the devil is. It's about seducing you, tempting you, right? So some things are tempting you or seducing you right now. And you have to be careful because it can seem all nice and well in the beginning, but if you don't watch out, next thing you know, you're ensnared and trapped. No. That, you know, sometimes, very, very rarely, somebody has a negative experience. Very rarely. But you can't base your experience off of one person that had a bad experience. Base your perception off of all of these ladies who have told you that it's nothing, including me, who worked as a nurse for 20 years plus, right? And look at so Hazel Kitten. I didn't feel a thing. Don't let someone else's experience dictate yours. It's so true, right? You know, when I worked in labor and delivery, I did that for a little while in the beginning of my career. And there was very few, very, very, like most people had nothing. It was a wonderful experience, right? And like I said, it's such a wonderful experience that women actually want to opt to have a C-section rather than a normal, healthy vaginal birth. They want to sign up for it instead. Okay, so let that worry go. You have to let it go. Because if you keep putting the worry into your body, that's not good for you or the baby. Okay? Yeah, it's just a tugging. Like I said, it feels like if you pull on your finger, right? If you pull on your finger, like on your hand like that, it's just softness. Good, Eleni. That's tough though. You should connect if you feel like you need support with that. I offer a free clarity call so we can always talk and see what working with me would look like in helping you. Yes. Yep. Yeah, exactly. They're all telling you exactly what the truth is. So don't let one person scare you. Let all these people, like numerous people, make you feel more calm and okay. Okay. All right. So the devil, number 15. Vices, the grip of addiction, a need for liberation. So this is the liberation thing, right? Healthy versus unhealthy sexuality, materialism, the healing found in darkness, delving into your shadow self, being trapped in your own stories, manipulation, lying to yourself, temptation. Shadow seer, or sorry, we're not going to read the shadow seer. Shadow seer though does talk, actually I will read the shadow seer because that's in the inverted position. Okay. Release, freedom from addiction, on the cusp of a breakthrough, liberation, not wanting to see your own role in a negative circumstance, realizing that you're giving your power away, feeling helpless and breaking the chains. I think you're more in the breaking the chains and recognizing what's going on and changing those things, right? Changing the situation that you're in. So the devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with the promise of earthly and material pleasures. While sometimes this release is healthy and necessary, he hides the fact that he offers everything you can become addicted to, from alcohol, drugs, work, and sex to more nuanced addictions like codependent relationships or how others make you feel. Anything that can entrap you or overtake your life can be harmful in excess, right? So the devil is a nudge to delve into your own shadows. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to either fall fully into darkness or to work on healing your own relationship with your beautiful heart. Illuminate the things that are vying for your time, your energy, and your love that leave you feeling empty. Remember, addictions don't necessarily look scary and demonic until they do. Seek liberation from the bindings that are keeping you trapped and untether yourself. In darkness, look to fragmented aspects of the self as a source of light. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. Oh, you can come here every day if you'd like. You can come here every day, right? And just spend your time thinking about the beautiful baby, right? Just think about your baby coming to you, right? That's all you need to do is just think about holding your baby. Anytime you feel scared, see your baby holding this healthy, beautiful baby and the love that you're going to share with that little soul, right? Yes. I'm so happy for you, right? Healing is such a journey, but we need to take those first steps. If we don't take those first steps, we're never going to get to the end goal, right? If we're looking at doing a race, right? If you don't get off the start line, you're never going to get to the finish line, right? So it's important to see those things and make those steps, right? Yeah, I see, like, I don't, when I sink into your energy, Aviryu, I do not feel that there's anything for you to be concerned about. I feel very, 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 very secure in that you're going to have a healthy birth, right? That it's a healthy birth and that everything's going to go fine, that you have nothing to be concerned of. Okay. Hi, Flower Cloud. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Sending you love. Because like narcissism is hard, right? When you're dealing with narcissists, they tear down your self-worth over and over and over again. And that's what makes it hard to get out of it, is because you need that little bit of worth in yourself or value in yourself, that little bit for yourself to be able to step forward and say, I can do this. So a lot of credit goes to you for being able to do that and do those changes. Good morning, Marilyn. How are you, love? All right, after Eleni is Joanne. And thank you, everybody, for the likes and the shares. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Yes, sending you lots of love. Lots of love. All righty. Woohoo, Joanne. 4 of Wands. Okay, so about celebration. The 4 of Cups came out too, so I'll give you a little bit of insight into what the 4 of Cups is talking about, but we're going to read for this card. Okay, we'll just give you a little insight into the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Wands. For Joanne. Celebration, prosperity, an important event or milestone, gathering of souls, kindreds, stability in home and relationships, sometimes signifies marriage. Bring the noise. It's time to celebrate and kick back in joyful elation. You've been building foundations, and after a period of massive shifting, it's time to enjoy some well-deserved communal bliss. If you've been through a cycle of rapid expansion and awakening, this card marks a transition into a more harmonic and stable state. You have reached new levels of consciousness, and it's the perfect time to enjoy a milestone event and celebrate with the people who love you. Love them right back as they are, and psst. Sometimes this card signifies a marriage or another significant occasion. While connecting with friends and family, make sure you relax, release, and allow your body to integrate all the lessons you've been working through. Happiness and harmony are yours to be had. Enjoy these warm vibes of celebration and success. Also, when was the last time you danced? I'm so excited. I'm on the way to see my new 4-step granddaughter, was born yesterday. Your 4th step granddaughter? Amazing. So congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, it's a very exciting time when you get your first grandbabies. I still remember mine. My first grandson was born on Mother's Day. And one of my favorite pictures is me, my son, and my grandson all in one picture, the 3 generations of us together. And he's 5 now. It's just beautiful. Hi, Tende. How are you, love? So the other card that came up for you, that popped out as I pulled your card, Joanne, was the 4 of Cups. So it could be, if you're not careful, if you don't like in the celebrating, is that you could be missing opportunities for abundance, a time to meditate, frustration and boredom, being a brat, not appreciating what you have, apathy, introspection, stability leading to boredom. So this is about, in order for you to do this dance, you have to embrace the fact and see the good in your life, right? Like step into that gratitude, step into the stuff that you appreciate, see those things, right? So then you can Okay, I'm going to let the chat talk about that because there's lots of women who have experienced that can comment on it and see it. I'm so happy for you, Oliviera. Okay, so don't block yourself, Joanne, is what that's saying. Celebrate what you do, what you have, and enjoy it. And don't block yourself by looking at what you don't have, right? That's what these two cards together are. Okay, love you. Embrace, dance, enjoy, bring joy to your body, because the more that we embody joy, the more joyful things that are going to embody us, right? It'll be beautiful. All righty, Mayuma with her little spitfire. Woo! Ta-da. Okay, so Leslie, did you want on the list? Hi, Frida. How are you, love? Three of Pentacles. Look at that beautiful little family, right? Lovely community. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning, right? We have choices, and it's like for Aviru, it's about choices. You can choose to embrace fear, or you can choose to embrace faith. You can choose to embody sadness. You can choose to embody, the past. You can choose, like there's so many things that you can do. Aw, love you, Frida. Thank you. Send some more to you. Pew, pew, pew. Like a Care Bear. I love it, right? So make the choice to embody the emotion that you want to feel. When you start feeling the other emotion of fear, ask yourself, how can you step into faith? I put you on the list, Frida. Three of Pentacles. Cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There's no limit to what you can manifest together. Working with others gifts us with the opportunity to learn from one another and to blend energies to create something totally new. Look for conscious collaborators as mentors, apprentices, or both. Co-creating together for the good of the whole is powerful magic. And this teamwork and community card calls you forth to add your unique essence to the bigger picture. Remember that your relationships are the basis of your well-being. If you're having trouble with others, seek to align goals in order to cultivate peaceful unions. Mutually beneficial relationships place equal importance on each person's novel wisdom and way of being in the world, regardless of the relational hierarchy. Everyone has something uniquely enchanting to bring to the table. When life paths are entwined, strive to create harmonic states as you weave your way in and out of another's days. Welcome people into your heart and open doors for possibilities that didn't exist before. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. Just lovely. Conscious collaboration. Let's do this. Right? It was like our talk we had. Which was lovely. 7 more followers. If I'm going to get it or if I must. Yeah. Carol. Yay, Sophia. I'm so excited about it. Hi, Anina. So right now I'm doing cards. Okay. So if you want a card, you can jump on the list. I'm so excited, Witchy. I'm so excited. So next is Carol. Okay. So Carol's card is next. Yeah, I don't know if he's allowed to just dump you without setting you up with other counsel first. Right? Like, I don't think that they're allowed to just do that. And maybe it's different in Quebec than it is in Ontario or Alberta. But my understanding is that if you've got a lawyer, that they can't just dump you, right? Without having his mandate was finished. Are you still there, Carol? Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay. Look at her in her little bubble of protection, all peaceful. Yeah, exactly. That's what Marilyn's saying, right? That's my understanding is the lawyer has to petition the court, but like, I don't understand how his mandate was done. You didn't agree to the settlement that he brought to you, so he would still be in negotiations for you, either to reach an out of court settlement or to go to court, right? Those are the options. So for him, like, I don't think like that just doesn't make any sense. Good morning, Mel. So it would never go to court. It was just a matter of settlement. But still, you hadn't agreed to the settlement. So him dumping you, that's not like you didn't get anywhere, right? Hello, Canadian good girl. Good morning, Mel. Good morning. Oh, you agreed to the settlement. So he didn't actually, if you agreed to the settlement, then he finished what he was doing. So he didn't actually dump you from his services. You actually were done working together and you're moving on from that. So you've reached your settlement then. You agreed to it. Is like, that's the way that sounds, is you agreed to the settlement that he presented to you. So you're done with his services. So he's moving on. He's finished his contract. So then he hasn't done anything wrong. Okay. Anyway. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you can contact him to find out like how you proceed from this point. Okay. So Carol, challenge, grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression. I love it. Yay. Okay, I've got you on the list for a card. Okay. Haters. They'll emerge only after you've made it to your perch, whipping their wands about and asking you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes competition emerges as a result of shining brightly in the world. If you are feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it is important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful things. Lots of times people like to pull us back down because they like the position that they have us in, right? If they're taking advantage of you and you start, becoming powerful, or, you start asserting boundaries, they'll want to tear you down and bring you back because they liked the fact that they could take advantage of you, right? Sometimes people want to pull you back down because when you start shining, you're just shining a bright light on the fact that they're not willing to step into their own authenticity. So they want to pull you back down so that it doesn't put that glaring light on what they're not willing to do. Right? Yeah. Good thing he's the ex. Mindfully call feelings of love and well-being into your body and create a protective bubble of energy around you. Remain synchronized and aligned with your bright vision and reject any low vibe, negative states that others may be pushing. You don't have to accept their opinion as truth, especially when they are vying for your position. Check to make sure you are acting in a way that is in alignment with your highest values. And when you know you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. I am deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. Yep. Right? Pull you back down, put you in that place. All right. After Carol is Teresa. Teresa. Never dim your light. No. Hi. Okay. Teresa, Ace of Swords. You're going to be getting a lot of inspiration. A lot of ideas are going to be coming out. Like a lot of ideas. So I'll read the message for that card. Okay. The Ace of Swords. New ideas, clarity. Good. Good. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Very happy. Like I immediately burst into a smile. Hi, Diana May. I just like, as soon as you read, not anymore. Yes. I feel very happy for you. Very empowered feeling just like hit me for that. Yeah. Massive clarity is on its way, Misty. A new door is opening for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and to reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. As this essence spirals into comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind, and tune into new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available to you, so you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth, so if you're finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. Yeah. I experienced brilliant moments of clarity, right? Like there was, the Sun card, the King of Wands and the Star. Like all of these cards were underneath the Ace, right? So there's, that's charisma, that's, abundance. That's like, look at that glowing stuff, right? He's so firm and, grounded and, knowledgeable and, an inspiration, right? It's just beautiful. All of that together came underneath this card. Like they all fell out together, but this was the top card. So beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Have a lovely day, Paige. Mwah. Love you, love you, love you. All right, after Teresa, Julie. Julie. You're so welcome. Julie. The King of Pentacles. Now, underneath the King of Pentacles, just so you know, because a bunch fell, I'm just going to show you the other cards, but I'll read you this one. So we had the Wheel. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot. So there's a lot of energy here, okay? And lots of fortune, right? Lots of fortune. Aw, let's send you some love. My girlfriend sent me a video and it was, but we're only going to read the King of Pentacles. My girlfriend sent me a video and it's of this girl. She drives up to pick up her partner. Hi, Sophia. Love to you, friend. Love to you. She stops to pick up her friend and her friend's like, here, try this. And she gives her some sea moss. And then she's like, okay, cool. And she's like, can we go now? And she's like, no, try this. And then she's like, and she gives her this cream, like say vitamin C cream or whatever, right? Gives her this cream and she puts it on her face. And she's like, now tap yourself here, tap here and integrate it. And then they're like, here, take. And she's like, no, try this. And she's like, And she's like, gives her something else. And then she's like, do we need to smudge before we go? How about some Palo Santo? And her friend's like, can we just go? Can we just go? And I'm like, that is so me to you. Like, hey, check out this, check out that, try this, try that, do this, do that. And I'm like, and you're like, let's just go. So I thought that was so funny. We're going for a walk. We're going for a walk. Yes. I love it. I love it. Okay, King of Pentacles for Julie. King of Pentacles. This is like a beautiful card. A beautiful card, Julie. Overflowing material abundance, patience and determination, a confident and warm leader, providing for others, comfort and security, personal growth, goals reached, prosperity and success. Exuding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He's worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dream manifested as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all, sweet seer. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time, and in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. Such high, I love it. Absolutely. But hive vibes too. I like hive vibes. We're just like a bunch of busy bees. It's just lovely. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest light to life. I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. And that's the part where some of us forget, is the effort part, right? We get the idea and we're like, yes, I'm envisioning it. I'm envisioning it. And sometimes we get the idea and we drop into feelings, which is the second part. And we're like, I'm envisioning it and I'm feeling it. I'm envisioning it and I'm feeling it. But then we forget we got to actually do consistent effort, right? So it's that every day putting a step in the direction of those dreams that you're manifesting, right? And make sure that your environment supports it, right? If you're, it's kind of like if you're calling in wealth and abundance, but you're going to the bargain depot, right? That's a kind of contradictory thing of wealth and abundance. You're probably not bargain shopping, potentially, as a small way. Shauna Lee, the buzzy bee. I love it. Shauna Lee, the buzzing bee. I love it. Lots of goofy ones. Definitely. We all fit in. We've all known each other before. All of us at different points in time, right? Some of us knew each other in the last lifetime. Some of us knew each other in a couple other lifetimes. Hi, we're doing cards right now. Okay. My mom used to just call me Tanny. And my brother, when he was really a lot younger, he used to call me Tawny, after the tawny, scrawny lion, right? Remember that book, Tawny, Scrawny Lion? I love that book. Like Tawny. And you know what? I went to type Diana and I retyped Carol. You're on my mind, Carol. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Diana. Yeah, when I was a bad girl, though, my mom made sure she said every single name she ever gave me. Like all of them together. Yeah. Yeah, it's my brother used to tease me with that. Oh, I don't like your teachers. Your teachers are mean. Just terrible. All right, witchy kind of woman, Shauna Lee, the buzzing bee. It's your turn for a card. Right? Yeah, my mom would too. She'd probably call me my brother's names and other names. Like my mom does that now. She'll be like, she goes through all the grandchildren to get to the right name. This is just funny. Ooh, you got the King of Pentacles too. The King of Pentacles too. Would you like me to reread it? Are you good with all the prosperity and abundance and envisioning it and putting it into action, and everything's coming to you, honey? Everything's coming to you. Just beautiful, right? And you've been getting a lot of powerful cards lately, right? A lot of powerful cards lately. Yeah, it did. It did. It was quite fun. It's just making things speed up is all. It's like, let's move it along. Let's move it. Gratitude, right? It's just lovely. Okay, so next is Liz. Liz. Yeah, you're in powerful state. Powerful state. I had some really awesome visions. I know last night I saw, like, it was really cool. I went into meditation and I was asking, like, what do I need to know right now? And then I started seeing past lives come through and all this other information started coming in. And there was one moment where, like, my mind, it was just like an explosion of light and just all this stuff. It was quite fantastic. Quite lots of wishes fulfilled. Yes. Hi, Flamingo. Flamingo. Lovely. All right. I don't know where my Melinda is. She's been very quiet. And that's not like Melinda. I feel like she's with a puppy right now, maybe. I feel like she's with a puppy right now. Oh, definitely start it, love. Definitely start it. There's a beautiful meditation that I like to share, and it's because some people get intimidated when they hear meditation because they're like, oh, I got to meditate for half an hour or an hour or some like exorbitant amount of time. But you don't even have to do that. You can spare 3 minutes. And if you just start with 3 minutes, sometimes you go longer. I typically go, oh, I'm just gonna meditate. No, that's Mel, but Melinda is quiet. It's called the sip of the divine. So instead of saying that you're meditating, you're just going to go do a sip of the divine. So it's really easy meditation to do. And it takes 3 minutes. That's maybe 4 if you take a little bit of time to prep yourself beforehand, because you want to be in a good state. So the good state is that, one, you're just going to ask that whoever is available, right? That is going to provide information for your highest good. You're just asking whoever's available to give you the information that's for your highest good. Could be God, could be your spirit guides, could be angels, archangels, could be your ancestors, whoever's available to provide information to you that's in your best interest or your highest good. And then you just breathe in nice and slow. And in the exhale, you just sink into that exhale. And then you can set a timer if you want, but I wouldn't. Just give yourself the option to do this for 3 minutes, and 3 minutes will pass rather quickly, right? And I find that when I do that, I'll do at least 6 or maybe even 10 or 15 minutes. It just depends. And when you breathe out, so then you're just going to say, what is it that I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? You're just going to keep repeating that question. Anytime that your mind goes into other thoughts, just let them pass and then say again, what do I need to know right now? And then just be open, sense the information, right? And because it's a sensing, it's not just a hearing, because you're not just listening for the opportunity for something to be spoken to you, because sometimes it will come through that way. You'll channel a message and it'll come as clear as day. Someone will say, you need to be concerned with meditating right now. Sometimes it will come as a vision and you'll see a picture of something. Other times it'll just be, you'll feel it. You'll just have this deep knowing of what you need to be doing right now, or what you need to know right now. So it's just a very, very easy meditation to do that takes 3 minutes. And if you start meditating longer, great. You start meditating longer. Sometimes we can do meditating on a walk, right? By just focusing on our present environment and staying in that. So when you go out on your walk, just decide, I'm going to listen to my feet on the earth. I'm going to listen to all the sounds that are present in my environment. So I'm going to see what different kinds of sounds I can hear and stuff like that. I was like, where did Melinda go? She's so quiet. Where did Melinda go? So Mel and Melinda dropped out at the same time and it was like a vacuum. No, I'm just kidding. Right? Doing that too, right? Yeah. Sip of the Divine is Suzanne Geisman or Giesman. I'm not sure. I think it's pronounced Giesman. And I'll comment her name so that you can find it because I did it yesterday. And I'm just going to check. I'm going to check. Oops, not that way. I'm not going to. Yep. I spelled it right. Perfect. Just like that. That's how you spell her last name. So Suzanne, or even that Google of Sip of the Divine comes up. Perfect. Perfect. It's a beautiful, it's a 10-minute thing that she goes through and she talks about it in the beginning. And she even sets it, like she even does the meditation within that 10-minute, like 10 minute and 52. You're welcome. You're welcome. 10-minute, like it's a 11 minute, less than 11 minute is the length of the video. And she goes through explaining about the meditation and the Sip of the Divine and what it is. And then she actually does the, like cue you up, and then she sets the timer for 3 minutes. So you get to practice it with her. And after doing it once or twice, right, then you don't even need the video anymore because you'll be so good at doing it. Yeah, exactly. Those walking ones, just those walking ones, listening for sounds, right? Looking for a certain color on your walk because then you're cueing, or get yourself to go, I'm going to look for all the different kinds of birds that I can see. Right now is a great time to be looking at birds, right? They're so active. Or flowers even. What are all the different flowers that I can see on my walk? And that'll keep you cued in. Good morning, Michael. How are you, love? How are you? It's just beautiful. So there, beautiful suggestions. Okay, Liz's card. Whoop, there we go. Liz, Page of Wands. Just beautiful energy. Still healing well. Good. I'm glad you're healing well. I'm well as well. Okay. Page of Wands. Explosive creativity. Infectious enthusiasm. Hi, Chinny. And I believe your name's Chim, right? Chim, not Chinny. Chim. Chinny Chim. Now that I said that, I want to Chinny Chim Chim. Ooh. Got to get that one on there too. Chim. After I do Liz's card, I'll do your card, Frida. Okay? Love to you. Love to you. Like attracts like. So you're here because you're magnetized, because you're we're resonating the same. Okay? Then, or there's something that you needed to receive. Tiny. I love the tiny. Hi, Selma. How are you, love? Welcome. Probably in about a half an hour, I'm going to go into doing some healing. Okay. But, we're going to start with this. So explosive creativity. This page is a free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm with her. Delight in her youthful, raw, and exuberant creative energy, and pay attention to the new ideas that are bubbling to the surface at this time. You will find flashes of inspiration here, inspiration that comes bundled with massive potential. If you are feeling the creator angst of not having any solid plans to bring these insights to life, let go of your need to formalize your plans right now. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely will allow their wings to fully form. Hello, Nirvana. How are you, love? Their potency is limitless. Let them breathe. Spend any extra time in pursuit of the imagination. And if you are feeling any lack of ambition or drive, or feeling devoid of the inspiration that this card illuminates, know that you will find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. Just beautiful, beautiful. And I agree, synergetic frequency. I'm very, very good. No, it's conditional. It's really not love if there's conditions attached to it. Definitely not. Good morning, Nirvana. Unconditionally, exactly. Did you send it this morning, Liz? Because if so, I might not have seen it. I might not have seen it yet. So after Liz, I'm going to pop down and I'm going to do Frida's card because she has to get her grandkids out. If anybody else wants a card, you can ask to be on the list. Yes, it's manipulative, right? It's conditional at the very least. And conditional love is not true love. It's not good love. Right? It's always going to leave somebody feeling that they're lacking something. Frida. Nice, witchy kind of woman. Nice. Whoa, Frida. Whoa, I was going to say, Frida's card's being picky. It's being a little bit not real love. Exactly. Page of Pentacles for Frida. I love that card. But I love all these cards. I think the pictures on them are just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, Page of Pentacles. So manifesting new opportunities, beginnings, good news, ambition, skills, and training. Yay! Good, good, good. Really own them. Like give them lots of love and feel that energy. Like give your energy to them. These are my cards. You know, pull into Taurus energy and be like, mine, 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 mine. Very cool. Right? Okay, so the Landlord's Cleaner's back today. It is the Lightseer Tarot by Chris Ann. It's just beautiful. So she holds her mandala with a curious heart and roots into the bedrock to begin understanding the manifesting essence that we all hold. Remember when you thought you could be an astronaut? Go ahead and ground that energy before it dissipates. We activate practical magic with our hopes, and we pull energy up from the earth to bring it to form. Progress happens one life stage at a time, and you must anchor into the details while simultaneously keeping your head in the clouds to dream. There may be pieces that still need to fall into alignment, but that doesn't mean they aren't going to arrive. You're in the perfect place to figure out how to make your prosperity a reality. Seek confidence and dependability, and remember that you hold this power no matter where you stand today. New perspectives and upgrades of consciousness are on the way, so use your plans for the future and expedite its arrival. I can be practical and realistic and still run ahead to meet my dreams. Aw, sorry to hear that, Michael. I'm glad that you're on your healing journey. You can always connect with me if you'd like. And did you want me to post the name of the card of the? It's Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. There. Okay, coffee time. It's getting cold. You're so welcome, Frida. You're so welcome. Coffee, spicy coffee too. I put turmeric. I put turmeric. I put ginger. I put a little bit of pepper, And I put cinnamon in my coffee. Okay, next is Oliviera. This is my second cup. I only have 2 cups a day. Then I'm on to tea. I'm on to tea if I have anything hot. Aw, I love you, Redbeard. Good morning, Kim. Definitely. How are you doing, love? We're having a lot of fun this morning. We've got lots of great energy here. Lots of love shining out from everybody. It's just a beautiful, beautiful collective that we have here. Woo. Oliviera, Temperance. Let me know that you're still there, sweetheart. Oh, somebody said something mean. It got filtered out. You know what I was thinking of you last night, Redbeard? That sounds really funny. But I was wearing my shawl, you know, the one that has the plaid pattern on it, which you've made a comment about, the tartan pattern. And I was wearing it and I was talking to my friend who is also my ex, but and he was giving me his opinion about wearing it in the kitchen, and I'm like, well, you don't live here. And I was like, if Redbeard did, he wouldn't care if I wore my shawl. He wouldn't care. That's all. I don't know why that popped into my head. I was just like, Redbeard wouldn't care. Because he just said he liked it before. So I'm like, Redbeard wouldn't care. And it made me chuckle. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Temperance for Oliviera. Temperance. Waiting to see what Redbeard says. Number 14. Alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance. Duality and amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, the perpetual motion of life, neutrality, restraint, patience, and purpose. Lots of powerful words in that. Temperance is the alchemist of life, and it calls you to create your purposeful blend using moderation and patience as ingredients. Where are you focusing your precious energy right now? Maybe you've been overdoing it in your social life, or binging on television, drinks, or food, or even overspending. Focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it is replenishing. Being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustle, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices. Clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow that is aligned with your perfect alchemical purpose. Seek equilibrium and be mindful of your resources while fusing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. So it'd be like overworking would be one of the categories of, you know, putting too much energy into that, right? Is the overworking space, right? So, you know, but it would be like you wouldn't quit working altogether. Like you wouldn't do that all or nothing. It's just about pulling back a little bit at a time, right? To get yourself into a space that's better, right? Very, very, very nice. Okay. So after Oliviera, Marilyn, my love. And you are on the list, Diana, if that's what you were asking. Oh, I'm at work. So I didn't get to you yet. No, but you're coming. You're coming. Ooh, look at, we're daily number 91. We're daily number 91. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, guys. Whatever you're doing, daily number 91. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not sure what it is. Moving on up. I tried not to do it like the Jeffersons. I really tried not to do it that way. Hi, Melanie. I can definitely put you on the list for a card. Okay. Melanie. The diamonds or the gifts. Okay. Melinda's like, I know how you get up there. And just remember, we are doing the top 3 gifters of May get a free oracle card reading with me. Okay, so that's what you're getting for this month. Next month, I'm going to give a free 1-hour session to the top gifter. So next month's going to be a big one. And Kim, you can definitely get a card. Oh, if I put Kim and not Kim, Kin. You're my kin. Ooh. All right, Marilyn. Let's see what Marilyn's message is. Definitely you can get a card, Kim. So next is Marilyn. And then if Leslie's back, maybe Leslie. Otherwise, it's Diana. Okay. And then after Diana, Mel. And then Chim and Melanie and Kim. Okay. Sorry, that I just want to scooch his little butt ski. I just want to scooch his little bun. All right. So Marilyn, 2 cards popped out. So I'm gonna read both of them. This one did come in protection mode, so I'll read what the shadows see here. Woo, look at that. Moving on up. Melinda had a really, really, really lofty idea of getting me 100,000 likes one day. She was like, we're going to get 100K. I think it was Mother's Day. She's like, we're going to get 100K likes. It didn't happen. We got to 41.2. I think the most likes that I've ever got, if I look at my metrics, the most likes that I've ever gotten, 56. We're 56,000. So she did really, really have a lofty goal of getting us to 100K. The 56K is the most likes that I've ever gotten. We didn't do it. We didn't do it, but I appreciated her wanting to do that so much. It's amazing. 100K, we buy land, not likes. I love it. Okay, so we got these 2 cards for Marilyn. Right, we got that was it was really good likes, So Marilyn, 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. That is like, this is the card that everyone wants to get in their reading, is this 9 of Cups, right? And then you got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, that's romance, right? So money and romance, like you got both of them, money and romance. So let's see what the 9 of Cups says. The universe gifting you your desires. This is in the Light Seer, but in the Shadow Seer, delayed gratification, unfulfilled desire, unmanifested dreams, greed blocking your path, not appreciating the simple things in life. So you may be blocking yourself from your dreams coming in and manifesting, right? This is a beautiful card to get when we get it upright. So just be aware of where you may be blocking yourself from receiving the stuff that's coming to you, right? The universe gifting you your desire. So appreciate the simple things. That's the big key there. Appreciate the simple things when we're grateful for, everything that comes up in our life. And when we get when we start looking at how abundant life is. There's abundance of stars. There's an abundance of seeds. There's an abundance of love. There's an abundance of water. Whatever it is that you focus on, that abundance, and start being grateful for the things that you're grateful for, right? And that gratitude will allow more gratitude to grow. Okay, so that's part of the message, right? Is just, what have you been wishing for is going to come to you, as long as you're not blocking yourself by delaying the gratification, by not sitting in that gratitude, that space of gratitude. Aw, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. All right. And then the Knight of Cups. We'll read that card. Okay. We're going to read the Knight. Classic romantic, passionate soul, artistic tendencies, creativity, wearing your heart on your sleeve, seeking connection, being in love with the idea of love, chivalry. This classic romantic invites you to step into the world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today. And maybe every day. This card heralds romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. So enjoy this flirtation and be present to connect. This knight is intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions. As such, he knows what he wants and has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often signifies someone who is in love with the idea of love itself, and sometimes this comes bundled with unrealistic expectations. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and to allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely into your life? If we want someone to be vulnerable with us, we have to be vulnerable with them. We have to be vulnerable with ourselves to begin with, though. Do you believe in this type of true love? Belief starts with belief, right? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it, to make art, music, and love, and a veritable masterpiece of life. I am in touch with my emotions. I am in touch with my emotions. Blessed be. Okay, Diana, you are next because I haven't seen Leslie come back in, and she tends to announce when she comes in back in. So I'm going to assume she hasn't come back yet. And Diana, your card. No, you'll keep trying. You're so welcome, Marilyn. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Diana, the Four of Pentacles. Look at her clutching her purse. She's holding on to it. It's mine. My purse. Not that she has that exact energy of like mine, but it has a little bit of mine. He's mine. So Four of Pentacles, and Pentacles are in the material. I love you, Oliviera. Stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in times of need. You're building your life coin by coin, and you've reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely you're being reminded to double check those foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? It's important to check that, right? If we're not checking in on how we feel about money, we could be blocking ourselves from abundance just because we have some limiting beliefs around it, right? You have a wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love. And I know you're going to be experiencing lots of love anyway. You've got a new grandbaby to go and hold. It's going to be lovely. See you tomorrow, Olivia. So how do you feel about your finances? Continue toward your goal without over-focusing on your possessions and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. There's enough abundance for all of us. Enough abundance for all of us, right? If we start getting jealous, that's going to block us from receiving abundance, because jealousy is that they have something that I want. So you're in that lack state of mind, right? So being jealous does not help us. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockages big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you're looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world and focus on feeling exciting and expansive. Potential fraud. Decline your call. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. And it's that thing, right? If you want health in your life, then you've got to give health. So how can you give health? Well, you can give health by feeding yourself the right food. You can give health by exercising, right? You can give health by making sure that your thoughts are healthy, right? You can give health by prayer, through prayer, right? There's different ways that you can live a healthy life. Same thing with abundance, right? You have a wonderful day, Carol. Lots of love to you. Lots of love. Yes, there's so many lately. I agree. So many. Ooh, we're number 83. Number 83. Well done, girls. Well done. I love you. And boys, I'm sure there's still some men there. Women and men. Let's call you women and men. Did you like that reading? Did that make sense, or did that resonate with you, Diana? So next after Diana is Mel Watson. Woo, right out of the deck. Ooh, look, it's the same. It's the card, the Three of Pentacles, right? About community, finding the people that align with you, right? The Three of Pentacles. Ladies and Michael. That's funny because ladies and Michael might be. We have Michael here, unless he left. We did have Michael. I'm going through the Tim's and there's everyone was ignoring him. Yeah, that's tough, right? And some people will be like, well, I'm not comfortable with giving money because they may go and spend it on something that, like alcohol or something, which is not your place to state what they spend their money on. But if you do feel uncomfortable with that, then buy them a sandwich and give them food, right? You don't have to necessarily give money if you don't feel comfortable with giving them money. You could give them resources that will be as good as that, right? Right? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love you, CJ. My heart's just Oh, Mel, this is Mel Watson's card, but you will be next. Not next. No, it's Diana. Sorry, hang on. Let me get my words together. My pointer's on Diana. I just did her card. So it's Mel Watson right now. Then it's going to be Chim, if Chim is still here. And then after Chim is you, Melanie. And then Kim. Okay? Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just amazing. Yep, bottles of water. Exactly. It's perfect. Okay. We got Mel W. We got Mel Watson and Mel B. All right, so this is Mel Watson. Cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can manifest together. The more people that collectively are focused on the same goal, the more the goal will come to fruition, the faster that it will manifest, right? Because it's just that shared resources. And my Melinda. Oh, you got special though. You got called my Melinda. So working with others gifts us with the opportunity to learn from one another and to blend energies to create something totally new. Look for conscious collaborators as mentors, as apprentices, or both. Co-creating together for the good of the whole is powerful magic. And this teamwork and community card calls you forth to add your unique essence. I wonder what the ladies that's cleaning's thinking as she's hearing me squeal and chuckle and carry on and doesn't hear any other voices in the room. She probably thinks I'm loco. Yes, exactly. I love it. I wanted to create like some backpacks. My ex and I had thought we were going to do hugs for the homeless, and we were going to create backpacks, and we were going to fill them with essential things. Then he thinks it was all his idea, so he wants to do that, and I'm like, that's fine if you want to do that. I want to do tiny home communities for the homeless. And this whole thing, like that's my big goal eventually. But I love that with the, but she probably thinks I'm loco down here talking and laughing to myself. Either that or she's like, wow, she talks on the phone for a really long time. So remember that your relationships are the base of your well-being. If you're having trouble with others, seek to align goals in order to cultivate peaceful unions. Mutually beneficial relationships place equal importance on each person's novel wisdom and way of being in the world, regardless of the relational hierarchy. Everyone has something uniquely enchanting to bring to the table. When life paths are entwined, strive to create harmonic states as you weave your way in and out of one another's days. Welcome people into your heart and open doors of possibility that didn't exist before. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration, right? I love it. I love it. Yes. I used to do that when I was waitressing. Like And I was just in a coffee or donut shop, but I would use my tips and I would feed this one homeless person that came in. He had schizophrenia, and I didn't have an issue dealing with someone with schizophrenia because at that time my partner's brother, he had schizophrenia. So I had no problem dealing with it, but the owner of the coffee shop ended up telling me that he wasn't allowed to come in anymore because he was making the other patrons feel uncomfortable. And that really made me sad. Really made me sad. Okay, so next is Chim, and then Melanie, and then after Melanie, hi Kai, how are you? After Melanie is Kim. So we have Chim, Melanie, and Kim. Yeah, I was mad. I was so like just disgusted in him. And I didn't stay there long after that either because I was just like, I can't believe it. And whenever I was working, I still let it happen. Chim, the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. That's so sweet. Yeah. You have a beautiful day, Mel. I love you. Yeah, they just have no understanding. And I did, like and this was right before I went into nursing and stuff like that. And and I understood it from being around somebody who had it, and he was not a threat. He wasn't a bad person, right? If anything, he would occasionally ask the other patrons if they would, help him to get another cup of coffee or something like that. And that's when I started just using my tips towards it. So then he wouldn't be bothering the other patrons and stuff, but he just wanted somewhere to come inside and to hang out and to have some coffee. Okay, 9 of Wands for Chim. 9 of Wands for Chim. Determination, resilience, defiance, a last defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, finding motivation in the face of difficulties. Don't give up now. You're almost there. As you round the corner towards success, something may surface that threatens your feelings of security and achievement. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. So if Melinda and Mel have left, everybody has to be like, just to make up for Mel not being here. Because the amount that those two were tapped, they are like tappity tap 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 tappers. They are so like rapid fire fingers. It's crazy. It's amazing how fast they can tap. It's impressive. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see the minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand. One final push to complete this task. And tomorrow, stunning light, you can rest. In shadow, this card suggests you are making things harder than necessary and being overly defensive. So just be cautious of that. It came up in the upright position, not in the shadow seer position. You may even inadvertently choosing the more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult. Sometimes we become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Let go of any ideas you have about navigating specific lessons on the path. Your time to relax into security and success is on the horizon. I push beyond my own perceived limitations, and I remain open and trusting as I do. Now I'm going to give you a second card. I'm going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to give you the second card because it came up as well. Hi, Wayne. Thank you for following me. And that was the Sun. But the Sun came up in the inverted position. And this is talking about delays, negative mindset, self-doubt, or lack of confidence, a need to tune out a negative mindset and find inspiration. So although you're determined, there is that potential that you're holding yourself back because of that feelings of lack or feelings of negativity towards yourself, right? So start to work on your self-talk and make sure that it's empowering and that it's pushing you towards your future, right? That it's giving you, that's holding you up, that is empowering you. Okay. And then once you flip this around, you're going to just bring in so much charisma. Yeah. All right. After Chim, Melanie. Melanie, Kim, and Kai. So Melanie, Kim, and Kai. Well, just take it as it comes. Like, don't rush it. If is it your first date? Is it early on in the relationship? Just give yourself time and enjoy the experience, right? Enjoy going out on a date and have fun. And as long as you're true to yourself and loving yourself, then just let it to unfold the way that it's going to unfold, right? If I set this up and I ask the pendulum, is this a love connection? And it says no, then you're going to go to that date and you're going to be in a negative state. You're going to be like, oh, it's not or you're maybe even going to cancel it. Just go and enjoy the experience. Just go and enjoy the experience and allow it to unfold the way that it needs to unfold. Okay? You're welcome, Jim. All right. Melanie. I'm doing really well, Jenny. How are you? You didn't send me pictures yet, love. You need to send me some pictures of your wonderful trip. I love you. All righty. Melanie. Let's see what card we get for Melanie. Melanie got the sun in the upright position. That's perfect. So let's read about the sun in the upright position. Oh, no apology necessary. I'm just reminding you, love. Joy, inspirational success, abundance and fulfillment, exuberant creativity, positivity, love, manifesting dreams, inner beauty, a yes card. The sun breathes life into everything he touches. Radiating brightly, he creates a path of love and harmonic abundance. This is a card of joyful celebration and vibrant sign of positivity and success. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. Allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the sun card arrives. Hello, charisma. Live it up. This card is reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos, and it may be time to deal with any feelings of inadequacy or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. I am whole. I am more than enough. I shine like the sun when I am happy. Beautiful message for you, Melanie. Beautiful, beautiful message for you. Okay, I'll pull your card next, Leslie. Thank you, Kai. Thank you. I appreciate the roses. Queen of Pentacles for you, Leslie. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Mama Chada, this is the other one that I have. I only have the two right now. I'm going to get more at some point, but I just have the two right now. So Queen of Pentacles, healer, a hardworking parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, generosity. This self-made queen reminds you to step into abundance by shifting any shadows you are holding on to around wealth and security. You are safe. Pay attention to your finances to level up your money game and give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness, and this earthly medicine ushers in a life well lived in the material world. Connect with nature to find your calm, healing, and rooted power, and harness the abundance that's available to you by bringing groundedness to your situation. Shower others with warm blessings from a charitable heart, as loyalty, family, and community are themes at this time. Your nurturing and down-to-earth approach will give stability and support to those in your life. Don't overextend your energy and avoid enabling others by overmothering them. They must learn to walk on their own. Bring your self-worth and guidance and your glorious, powerful love. I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. It's a beautiful card. And the Three of Pentacles also came out. So this is talking about community, right? This is talking about connections. And I'm gonna read a little bit of the beginning of the card, just to give you that insight as well, Leslie. So cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can't manifest together. So working with others gives us the opportunity to learn from one another and to blend energies to create something totally new. Look for conscious collaborators as mentors, apprentices, or both. Co-creating together for the good of the whole is powerful magic, and this teamwork and community card calls you forth to add your unique essence to the bigger picture. Okay? Remember that your relationships are the base of your well-being. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. So those two cards for you, Leslie. Okay. After Leslie is Kim and then Kai. And then, yeah, Kim and then Kai. You're welcome. Thanks. Yeah, you can always schedule a clarity call on my site, on my website. Just a reminder to everybody, we'll do some announcements here. The next event that I'm holding is on Friday. We're doing the Black Moon in Taurus. Okay, the Black Moon in Taurus at 7 p.m. Eastern in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective. So if you're not a part of that, you can join me. It is a Facebook group. And then next week, we have a couple of things that are going on. On the 22nd, we have a rune celebration in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, where we're going to learn about runes and how you would use them in your day-to-day life, things like that. On the, I have to look at my calendar. Hang on one second. We're going to go to the calendar. So why is that saying that? I'm going to check that. I think my calendar is off on here. But anyway, we got the rune ceremony on the 22nd. We have them in the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe. On the 25th, we have Nights at the Round Table event. And that will be at 1. Nope, I gotta fix that. I don't know why it's showing me. For some reason, it's showing me UTC time, which is not helpful for me in knowing my... That's why things are messed up. I'm not sure why it's showing me UTC time. I'd have to convert it. But anyway, I'll add the times at another point in time, okay? So minus 5 hours, 1 a.m. It's probably 7 p.m. again. So also next week from the 22nd to the 26th from 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm having the Divine Healing. And that's where I show you how to ignite the inner healer in you by aligning you with the things, like aligning you with holistic practices and reconnecting with nature and all of these things. So it's a 5-day event. It's $25 Canadian to do the event. And one lucky winner will win a 3-month package with me. Completely free 3-month package with me of a sacred journey. So that's 6 sessions with me on a healing journey. And so that's a potential to win. And I saw CJ signed up, and I know somebody else signed up as well recently, but I can't remember who it was. But they I don't think that they're here right now. So those are the events. So Divine Feminine on the 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern. The Divine Masculine on the 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern. The rune ceremony on the 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern, and Divine on the website. The Divine Healing, $25, which runs, it's a 5-day event. And like I said, if you sign up for that, you have the opportunity to win a 3-month package with me. So really, really awesome for that. So lots of things going on. If you want to do a reading with me, right, my readings are approximately an hour long. I do a variety of tarot and oracle card readings. They're $45 Canadian. I offer free calls to anyone that's curious about what working with me would be like, or if you're struggling and need just a little bit of guidance, you can sign up for that free clarity call. And I have 2 packages that you can use to work with me, which are either at a 3-month basis or session by session basis. So if you're doing the Sacred Journey, that's a 3-month package. That's 6 sessions. It's 1,000 Canadian, well, it's $9.99. And then I also have my quantum healing session, and that goes through quantum integration and regression. So quantum regression and integration therapy, as well as quantum healing. So those sessions are a bit more pricey. We do 12 sessions in the 3 months, and that's $3,333 Canadian. So those are all the things that I have available, but I do offer those as a session by session as well. So if you want to just book each as an individual session, you can do that. And that allows you to, instead of doing it as a 3-month package, you could do it as slowly as you wanted to do it. So you can either book session by session, or all 6 at once, or all 12 at once, or session by session. Okay. Enough of the announcements. Thank you for liking and sharing. Thank you for everything. And I love you guys and appreciate you. So Kim, 2 of Wands. So she's got a decision to make. Decisions, like, there's a choice between 2 posts, right? So do you want to stay in the comfort zone, right? Where nothing is going to be changing, right? When we stay in that comfort zone and we don't do anything different, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to be different in our day to day. Or do you want to choose this, where there's maybe travel or abundance or changes that potentially can come for you, right? So this is beautiful, beautiful energy. This is for Kim. So I'm going to read the card to you, and it's going to say really a lot of what I just said, but I'll read the entire message because I like giving the message, because I don't know how you're going to interpret the message that the particular person that wrote the card, but I'll give my little stuff in. She wants to break out. She wants to break out. Definitely. So planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. You need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. I love you too, Mayuma. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy those children of yours. Love you. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing, call that contact, make that decision. Non-action won't get you there, and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. Just beautiful, beautiful. I love that. I missed that one. What was that? I love you. I love you. Woohoo! Yay! I missed that message about it being your 50th birthday next week. Take it. Do it. You've got this. I feel it. Witchy kind of woman feels it. We all feel it. It's time. It's time. You've got this, Kim. Yes, definitely. Remember, CJ, you have to come here on your birthday so I can sing you happy birthday. I'm so excited. So excited. And I'll give you a birthday card. Okay, so next, I went to the wrong page. I changed pages. And we're going to go back to here. And there we go. So after Kim is Kai. Oh, I got to make that one green so I know that I did in fact do it. Aha! Kai. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate you. Well, we dropped down to 94. We made it up to 83 and went back down to 94. Kai, this is some significant energy. These came out together, so I'll give you some insight into that card as well. Oh, we're at 1111. So at 1111, take that moment and just imagine your dreams coming to fruition. Imagine what you're manifesting coming to form, okay? So we're just going to take a moment and think about it. Beautiful. Yeah, you just have to sign up on the webpage. When you sign up on the webpage, it's $25 Canadian, so it's really, really inexpensive. Hi, Miss Howie. Thank you. Yay! Hi and hugs. Love to you, friend. Okay, so this is that divine partnership. This is twin flame energy. This is a coming together, a union of two souls. This is very powerful energy, right? And it came with the death or birth card in the death and rebirth card in protection mode. So let's see what the Shadow Seer message for this is, and then I'll read this card for you, okay? You'd be next if you want to be on the list, because we're at the bottom of the list. So, death or rebirth, let's look at the message of it in protection mode. So we'll just read that little bit there. So clinging to the past, fear of change, sentimental attachments, forces of destruction, morality, end of hope, mourning loss. So if you've been through a breakup, you could be holding on to that past relationship, and that is not going to be helpful for you, right? It's about letting go of that relationship, because when you do, what's going to come to you is a divine partnership, right? So you need to let go of this so you can have this. Okay, so don't keep yourself held back by the past and by what happened. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what that is. I need to look into what this heart stuff is all about. What the heart stuff is all about. Definitely. I'm going to read this card for you though. The Two of Cups for Kai. Romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union, sometimes marriage, duality, love, consciousness. Oh, cool. That's really cool. So when you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of a new friendship or business partnership, while at other times it marks a profound romantic union. This perfect pairing of matched souls has the potential to develop into the magical and intoxicating entanglement of twin flames, or the merging of paths that will be forever united or changed as a result. If you're single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. Are you putting enough energy into your relationships? How you see yourself as one half of a committed pair will deepen and shift as the effervescent magic of the Two of Cups bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. I thrive in partnerships, and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. How beautiful is that? Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay? Great reading for you, Kai. So Miss Howie wanted the pendulum, and she's just asking straight up for the pendulum. Okay, so let me know what your question is, Miss Howie. Let me know what your question is. And I'm just going to... Will Nick realize that he made a mistake with Miss Howie and contact her? So I'm going to ask it in two parts. Okay. Will Nick realize he made a mistake? A little bit. Will he contact you? No. So he won't contact you. He may recognize that, and I don't think he's going to come to him right away. I think that's why the circle's so small. He's going to realize he made a mistake, but it'll be later down the road, and he's not going to contact you. He's not going to, because his ego is going to get in the way. And that doesn't mean that means that it's a right connection for you, right? I don't think that that's the right connection for you, that he's the right person for you. But if that can at least satisfy that ego part of us that wants people to definitely feel like they made like that them walking away was the wrong choice, then you can know that eventually he's going to know he did the wrong, like he made a mistake, right? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nana Nikki. All right. What can I do for you, Nana Nikki? Does anyone else need anything right now? Yeah. Are there any, I'm going to brace my arm. Are there any bad intentions around Liz currently? Are there any bad intentions around Liz? There's definitely a little bit of bad intentions around you. Okay, a little bit. Did you want to know if Nick will come back to you? Actually, it's going straight to no. I shouldn't have asked that question. Okay. Good morning, Nana, Nikki. Is the bad energy, the bad intentions around Liz gossip? Is the bad energy that's around Liz gossip? Yes. Internal or external gossip? Do you mean like people gossiping to each other, or just thinking negatively? Do two of Julie's old friends want to re-enter her life? Yes, Julie. Will the bad energy be cleared up for Liz soon? Yes. You're welcome, Julie. Do you want them back in your life will be the question, though. You're welcome. Hello. You know what? I completely forgot about my coffee. I appreciate that, Salasia, because now it's cold. So I'm just going to finish it right now. Diana was wondering if she's going to change jobs soon. Will Diana change jobs soon? Yes, Diana. Will the bad energy be kept away from you? Will Marilyn's insurance claim be covered and work out for her car? Will the insurance claim work out for her car? Yes, Marilyn. Yes. Will the bad energy be kept away from Liz? I think that's too open of a question, right? I don't think that, like, if you look at your whole lifetime, will there never be bad energy that ever comes around you? Well, no. There's always going to be somebody that's going to have an opinion, right? It's whether or not you share in their opinion and allow it to affect you, or allow yourself to care about what that opinion is, right? So that's just, it's too open of a question saying, will the bad energy be kept away from you forever? Even the pendulum's like, yes, it's too big of a question. Too broad, too open. Too open. All right. Yes, that's a better question. Can Liz control the bad energy around her? Right? Can Liz control the bad energy that's around her? Can Liz control the bad energy that's around her? Yes. And Melinda, did you want a card, love? Did you want a card? Because I know Salasia does, so I'm going to give Salasia a card right here. Love you, Kim. You have a wonderful day. So that was a yes, Diane. I don't know if you heard that about changing jobs soon. That will be a yes. Okay, so we'll do Salasia and then Melinda for a card. Salasia. Look, I always want to turn that. Yeah, this card always confuses me. Most of them are on the bottom here, but this one's on the top. Okay, after. Why don't you send it to me if you want, send it to me in a chat on Facebook, Leslie, and I can ask the question. Okay, I can ask the question of the pendulum and you'll know the answer. Okay, and then sorry, someone had asked me a question. Hello, how are you, love? So 8 of Wands. Yeah, see, again, I held it up the wrong way. 8 of Wands. I gotta check in with my mama afterwards. All right. 8 of Wands for so speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, good news. Action. You know those moments in life that feel like a sprint? This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. With all this movement, avoid being swept along by unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and direction. Harness this beautiful window of swift opportunity. In shadow, the 8 of Wands suggests there is some sticky energy influencing your situation. You want to move, but if your foot's not stuck in the mud, then you've locked your keys in the car. Am I right? If you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running so fast that you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Consistent movement that feels right in your heart is the best place to start. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. Next is Melinda. I have to tell my mom I'm going to call in a bit because she sent me the message that she sent me didn't make sense. Hello, how are you, love? Woo, Page of Swords. I've missed you too, love. How are you doing? How are you doing? Page of Swords, that lovely Gemini energy. Lots of ideas going to be coming to you, my friend. Lots of energy, lots of ideas. Just confirming yes for something if possible. But you wanted to do that afterwards, right, Leslie? You were saying I have a question after, and just confirming yes for something if possible. I did, and my pen did a Queen of Pentacles about family. Much appreciate that. I'm not sure. Aw. Well, I can send you lots of love to start with. Okay. All right. Page of Swords for my lovely Melinda. Restless energy, curiosity, a thirst for information, learning new things, an apprentice or student, intellectual pursuits, ideas and reasonings, a messenger. Curious and intelligent, this page has a thirst for knowledge that seems unquenchable. Like I said, it reminds me of Gemini energy, right? She's an incredibly quick-witted communicator, and she's often compelled to share her many ideas or messages with others. At times, she's so talkative that it becomes too much for others to process, and her intense energy can come across as unsettled or even nervous. It's snowing. Yeah, we had it. It was really cold. Like it dipped down to like, I don't know. It's 41 degrees right now, but that's probably not what it feels like. This morning, it only was 32, which means that it was in the negatives, which means that we had frost last night, but that's really crappy. Snow or hail, just yuck. But you know what? Love and light to you. Love and light to you. Definitely. I think it's Amy, right? I'm making sure. Amy. You and I have a session today, Melinda. So, hello, Alice. If I said that like the cat, Angie, darn it. I was going between the two. I'm like, Amy, Angie. And I was like, oh no, I picked the wrong one. Angie. Hi, Angie. Okay. She suggests an air of inventiveness in your current pursuit. Your goals will be met by walking a path of honest discovery, especially where others are concerned. Keep the light bulbs of curiosity turned on and cultivate a beginner's mindset as you strive to learn new things. Avoid falling into gossip or even arrogance with your communication. In shadow, this page can be all talk and no action. Remember that everyone who crosses your path has something specific to teach you, and that mirrors are all around. Remain open to unexpected lessons, share truthfully, and delight in every interaction. I learn and expand my consciousness and open up to new opportunities for my life. Would you like a card for some clarity, Angie? Would you like a card for some clarity, Angie? See if we can't find something. And CJ, I didn't give you a card. Would you like a card? You've been here all morning. Okay, so I can see the energy. Right? That 5 of Cups, but also the Magician came out. I'm excited too. I just got chills. Woo! Goosey bumps all the way down my body. So the 5 of Cups is talking about grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity, and can signify a broken heart. The illusion is lifting, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you will find the need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a calloused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working towards is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the curative magic and finding faith in your future. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. And that is paired with the Magician. So this is some good news. So skill, natural talents, powers of manifestation, creativity, resourcefulness. The magician brings forth a powerful message of creation and potential. You are magic. You have everything you need to succeed. Badass manifesting energy from the cosmos, all the skills you require, they're at your fingertips. Beautiful creator, go create. Activate the magic in your veins by focusing your energy, willpower, desire, and actions. When you consciously step into your personal power and decide to shape the material world in this way, every breath in and every breath out is an opportunity to carve new meanings and new perspectives into reality. If you are unsure of your ability to create the life you desire, trust in the latent potential that resides within you. Feeling less than inspired at this time reminds you that it's time to find your muse, find your spark, find your why. With everything you need sitting in front of you like a giant universe cauldron, what is it that you desire to bring to life? And what can you do today that will bring it one step closer to reality? I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. It takes both. It takes both, but you can bring it. You can bring it. I hope those were good messages for you. Hello, hello. Tea woman. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Sending you lots of love too. Lots and lots of love. Well, you know what? I think that we've managed to do quite a bit this morning. If there's anyone else, Tea woman, you're 100% on time, right? Drop in, grab a card. Drop in, grab a card. Right? Drop in, grab a card. Or ask a question. Hello, Ashley. Ashley, how are you, love? So sorry to me. Why? You don't have to be sorry to me. Aw, I love you too. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. I'll send you lots of love, friend. Lots and lots of love. Thank you to you too. Just, lots of love. Lots and lots of love. Like a Care Bear. Definitely, Ashley. Definitely. Hi, Casey. Ooh, flew right out. Look at, we're getting two again. We're getting two again. So the Ace of Cups and Angie, you should sign up for a call with me. You really should, love. You should. And I can see if I can help you a little bit more. So the Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups is talking about new connections, romantic connections. Yeah, missed it. Okay. Yeah, just set up another call, okay? Just set up another call, okay? Yeah, and you set up a call too, Angie. Both of you set up a card. Both the Angie and Ashley set up a card. So the Ace of Cups, as well as the Moon. So new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, creativity. Okay. Also packed with the Moon, which is number 18. I'm not sure what your question is for, Leslie. I was talking to Ashley and Angie about setting up a call and talking about Ashley's cards. I don't know. Hi, Amanda. So the Moon is talking about illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism, and metaphor, perception, uncertainty, dreams. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we're drowning. Trust that you will be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The Moon card asks you to go within, Find comfort in the darkness and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you and push you toward the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your darkness. Resurrect your spark. Resurrect your spark. Right as Joanna Sparkman came in. She'll resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Anyway, dive into her healing embrace and breathe past your insecurities and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. I am safe. I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. Hi, Sanity. How are you? The Ace of Cups, so that new connection, right? Hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, creativity. That's all that's coming to you, right? It just doesn't feel like that right now. You may feel like you're drowning, but move into this energy knowing that this is coming to you. Breathe into your heart space. Know that you are loved. Know that everything that's meant for you is coming to you, and it's coming to you in a beautiful way. Okay. So let me know how that feels. I still don't know what the question mark meant, Leslie. Who's asking for a card for clarity? Is that Diana? Yeah, I gave you a card earlier, Diana. I gave you a card earlier. I didn't record the card that I gave you either, but I pulled you a card earlier. Hey, how are you? Hey. No. That doesn't necessarily, it can be love towards yourself. Here, I'll read the card to you so that you can see what the Ace of Cups. I'm good. All right. I'll read what the card says. Okay. So you can understand the message of it. It's not necessarily that you're going to have a new relationship, right? Your love can grow. If you're loving for yourself, right? Right. And it could be, right? Hi, Nanny. So an extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of relationships, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendships. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profoundly radiant feelings and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and the effusive joy that you are calling into your life. Your capacity for love is expanding, so check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective. Mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a fountainhead for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affinities are emerging, and it's time to open up and you give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with life around you. My heart is open and filled with love. So it's not necessarily saying that you're going to jump into a new romantic relationship. It's just you're on a healing journey and you're going to be bringing more love to yourself, right? As you love yourself more fully, right? And more truly, like as your authentic core, like love yourself to your core, then other people will show up that are going to love you to your, like from your authentic space. If you're not being truly you, you're getting fake love, right? You end up with fake love, unfortunately. And he could be on his own healing journey as well, right? He could be doing his own Your question about healthcare. Yeah. You see, connect with me, love. Connect with me. I can definitely help you. Even if it's not about, if you're concerned, if they're pretty cool shades. You can buy shades that look like that. They have that same like pixelated look. Like they're just funny. Yeah. 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 All right. Love you. But do make a call with me. Don't worry about whether you have money or not to go into it, like to sign up to work with me. That's not what the free clarity call is about. Okay. Just sign up with me. Okay. And then just follow through. Sign up and follow through. That's all I ask. If you can't make the appointment or you decide like you get afraid and don't want to make the appointment, then what I want you to do is just let me know that you can't. Okay, just decide not to come. Okay, that's fine as well. Love you. Do you know who do you have an individual that you believe is your true flame? Because I do believe that he's coming to you. Okay. Do you have someone that you believe to be that person? Do you have someone that you see as your twin flame at this point? You're not sure? Is there a couple of options that you have? So is there someone in your life? Is there a Leo in your life? Like someone that has the sign of Leo? And just remember the twin flame, that twin flame relationship is tumultuous, right? So it's definitely not just, because you're there to make each other grow. There's going to be parts, when they talk about the twin flame, it's that whole concept of your two souls, right? So let's see. I'm going to see. You know what? I'll pull from a different deck, or so ninth house is Sagittarius, right? Yeah, I got Sagittarius. I was thinking that it was, so ninth house and Sagittarius. So whoever your twin flame is, it's Sagittarius energy. Okay. And with the retrograde card coming in, like it's, that's about reflect back. Like, have you had a relationship with a Sagittarius before, or been in a situation with a Sagittarius before? Or do you know somebody in your workplace that's Sagittarius? Right? So it's not necessarily that you've met them before, but it does, there is that bit of, potential like review, right? Review your history. right? There's maybe somebody that you know that in your workplace potentially. Okay. All right. So well, I don't think your sister's your twin flame. All right. So I'm going to ask the pendulum, does Nanny know her twin flame? Has Nanny met her twin flame yet? So yes, you've met them. Is it somebody in her workplace? Because that's where I'm like getting strong, like somebody that you work with. Right, so we're getting a yes with that as well, that it's somebody that you work with. Is her twin flame in Texas? Nanny is a Cancer. No, it's saying yes with Texas. It's saying yes with Texas. Okay. So there, you've got some guidance on that. You've got guidance on that. Texas. Okay. And that will create that dynamic of push-pull that really comes along when you get into twin flames, because Cancer tends to be like homebody, and where Sagittarius tends to have a lot of wanting to travel and explore energy, right? So that will create that dynamic that tends to happen. Okay. Alrighty. I was looking for something. Leslie was wanting to do, so we're only going to burn 2 little words. So I'm going to grab two little leaf segments. We're going to burn misfortune. we got to catch the times. We got to catch 10:10. We'll burn at 10. When we see 10:10, we'll burn again. But I am going to burn misfortune and call in fortune. Okay. Okay. Misfortune. Fortune. Okay, so we're just going to burn these. And I'm going to use the lighter. I'm not pulling out matches for these guys. All right. Hi, taters and tots. All right. Here goes the misfortune. Okay. And let's call in fortune. Okay. As above, so below, so mote it be, and so it is. And so it is. Blessed be. Blessed be. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hop off because my mom's asking me to call her. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Okay. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah. Okay. If you're looking to find out anything more about me, just go to my website, and everything's there. Everything's there. Okay. Mostly everything's there, but it's there. You can find out more information about you. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. I'm blessed. You're blessed. We're all blessed. I'm blessed. You're blessed. We're all blessed. Hee hee. Bye.